Okay, so down below in the course content area, you are going to see how-to videos for students. So you have sort of the intro stuff that I expected you to do, but then I'm going to try to break it down by activity. So activity 1, you're going to see here, this is the first thing that you need to do. So if you go into activity 1 under the content area and you go to the activity, what you're going to see come up first is sort of this home page that you scroll through with the activity. I'll explain that a little more later. But within each of these activities at the start, you're going to see a tour journal. So you're going to open that in a new tab. It will be a Google Doc. You need to create your own copy of this Google Doc. So make a copy of the tour journal and then add it to your SBI folder. So you're going to go file and then make a copy. And you can call it, if you want to call it copy, it doesn't really matter. Or you could just delete off that part and it would be your activity 1. Because I have other ones named that same thing, I'm just going to add a couple stars. Then you've already created your SBI3C folder. So you should be able to choose that folder. I'm going to have quite a few pop up just because I have a lot of different folders. So I'm going to go back out to my drive. I think I starred SBI. Let's have a look. Oh no, that was when I was doing my SNL. So you're going to go to my drive and you should be able to find, there we go, your SBI3C folder, and you're going to select and you're going to move the file to there. Then you have your own working copy of the document. So what does a tour journal include? Each activity has one of these. Basically, it's a checklist of the things that you are going to do throughout the activity. So in, for example, activity 1, you're going to do these 3 things. I'm going to do a short video on that as well. You're going to have another activity here that you actually submit to me to the assignment area, another activity here that you submit to me to the assignment area, and then you have some questions that are actually on the tour journal and a reflection that you'll complete. So if you scroll down, your tour journal itself for this one has quite a few things. So it's got the career connection part. It's got the first bits of those assignments that I will explain in the next video. It has a task that you're going to put into the assignment area, and I'll explain that in another video. And it's got some reflection questions as well. So basically, when you run through, let me see if I could just hide that. When you run through this whole activity, the tour journal is going to link to it. So it's kind of like your guide to what happens throughout the whole activity. So as you move through, you will see, let's have a look. Yeah, so you're going to get to the part where it talks about atrial septal defect. And then I'm going to refer to that assignment a little bit later. But basically, your tour journal is just an overview of everything that you're going to be doing throughout this whole activity online. And I will explain more specifically after. But your job right now is just to make a copy of that journal and put it in your SBI3C folder. And I will be more specific about the other tasks in the next videos.